what 3 non-negotiables that every business must have either before they start or very, very quickly?
Yeah. I definitely think that you need to do a financial modeling. You know, you don't have to have it to get started or to do it, but you need to really sit down and see if your business is even viable.
Yeah.
You know, like we look at a lot of businesses that come to us and they've started an e-commerce business, right? So they build a Shopify store and they've got a product, they've already sourced a product, and we're like, put the numbers into one of our calculators that we sort of have that's fairly accurate. And we can go, mate, there's no way you're going to be able to turn this into a business. You might be able to start making profit when you're spending $100,000 a month in ads.
Yeah. Wow.
Because you need to reach mass scale in order for this to even be a business.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have $100,000 a month. No, well, it's if you had to sat down and maybe looked at some numbers and looked at your margins and looked at cost of product, you wouldn't have gone and bought 8,000 pairs of shoes or something, or you wouldn't have bought. Like we had a customer come to us and they bought $200,000 worth of product. I thought it was a cool product, but their product was literally like 5 times more expensive than anyone else's.
Yeah.
Had a few nuances. It took us like 6 months to get it profitable, and we were able to sell all their product out for them. But it was a big investment from them, and it wasn't a guaranteed one. Like, I mean, it's people need to look at it, the financial economics first.
Yeah.
And I'll put my hand up and go, when I started my first couple of businesses, I didn't do that. Because I had so much money coming in, I didn't need a cash flow. I was like, fuck, I got money in the bank. Okay, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to do that. Like, I just had so much cash flow coming in, right? Yeah. And it was like 90% profit because the only expenses were really, ads and and some team, right? The team, but it was digitally provided. So at that time, and then when we built our franchise and all of those things, I didn't have a cash flow because I just had cash. Yeah. But when you're tight on cash, it is the most important thing ever.
You better have that,
right?
It's crippling.
Yeah, and if you're in a partnership, you need to understand that as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's definitely number one is making sure you understand whether or not you even have a chance in business.
Yeah.
You don't need to know whether or not it's a unicorn, but you need to know if you've got a chance.
Yeah. The same as cafes are a great example on food prices and food costs, right? So they say, we buy something for $3 and sell it for $6. It's not a fucking retail shop. That's not the cost of goods. Like you need a little bit more margin than that. You mean like there's wages and overheads and staff and production and wastage and man, you need, down the road there's this cafe and it's not a very good one. I don't even know how the doors are still open, to be honest. Although there's some Harley Davidsons parked out the front twice a week, so maybe there's something that. But they're selling a bacon egg roll for $4. Now there's $1 in that.
Yep.
And a coffee for $2. There's 50 cents in that. Yep. So $1.50, mate. You need to turn over some serious bacon egg rolls with coffees.
Yeah.
To keep a door open.
We had an online store come to us doing about $1 million a month in revenue. And it was all through SEO and all through their website, that just organic.
Yeah.
So that had been in business for a long time. And I looked at that, 10% margins. Basically, it come down to we really needed to sell with an advertising dollar, right? Not even including a service fee, but for them to even get a positive return on ad spend, we needed to sell their products for like $2.50, like a cost per acquisition of $2.50 of ad spend to sell a $20, $30, $40 bloody product. I was like, there's no way that is going to happen.
Yeah.
Like you don't have enough margin in the product.
Yeah.
But you're just lucky it's happening organically because you don't have cost of marketing. Yeah. Like, that's why they do $1 million a month in gross, which is exciting to say to people.
Yeah, it means not much.
Yeah. You probably end up with like $40,000 at the end of the month.
Yeah, exactly.
By the time you take out, everything. Yeah, it's crazy because I'm talking gross margin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So, and then also, net and gross is very, very different.
Very different. Yeah. Just because you can buy a hat for $50, right? So it costs you $50 and you sell it for $100. You haven't made $50.
No, you haven't.
Right. There's another $50 that you need to account for. What did it cost you to do that? What did it cost you for shipping and or package and handling and administerial and team and operations costs and your storage and blah, blah. Like there's associated costs to all of this shit.